So let's segue to audio, which, unlike video, is not seen as the sexy ad format. In fact, it's a format that hasn't evolved at all since being designed for the terrestrial experience. And so here we have a demand challenge because there's really nobody focused on reimagining what the experience could be. And here, for a little bit more perspective, you see kind of radio as a much smaller market than television. It's a market that's in decline. It's a market that's much more slowly transitioning over to digital. In fact, a lot of that transition is not going into audio ads. It's going into other digital formats. And so really the emphasis here, whereas it's on the supply side with video, it's on the demand side with audio. How do we actually get the market excited about audio, about reinvented audio, which is why we call it rich audio. And so we think the key is to deliver a hands-free, eyes-free experience, because 80 to 90% of time spent listening is with the app in the background. And so the notion of having a display companion ad is just broken. So we spent a lot of time thinking through what that experience could be. We showed off a few early concepts at Product Days last quarter, but since then have spent time integrating into the app, doing some user testing, doing a bit of employee testing, and we're really trying to get the experience to fold into the background like as much as possible without giving up any of the engagement or interactivity that is fueling the digital transition. So what I thought I could do is maybe show off some of the latest thinking, as we've been very focused on kind of voice and gesture commands as like new modalities. And so if this works, I will attempt an Always Dangerous live demo. All right. Let's see.
You just heard Leave the Night On, Sam Hunt's top hit. To save it to your music, after the beep, just say Save Music.
Save music.
Sam Hunt's Leave the Night On has been saved to your music.
There's more.
Check out Ariana Grande's new album, Yours Truly, right here on Spotify. So listen to it now. After the beep, just say play next.
Play next.
You got it. Ariana Grande's Yours Truly album will play in a moment.
Actually, is Doug here? Because this last one is for Doug. Doug Ford, are you here? Oh, fail. You guys still want to hear it? Yeah. All right.
Tiesto will be taking over one of Spotify's largest playlists. To find out more, after the beat, just say, hear more.
Hear more.
For 24 hours only, the Mighty Dance Mega Mix playlist will be in Tiesto's steady hand. He'll fill it with the biggest, freshest, hottest tracks and exclusives on the planet. Expect celebrity and artist shout-outs as well as a few well-chosen words from the man himself.
Okay, now that's it. So I made a point of showing the blank screen because hands-free, eyes-free. No creative required outside of the audio. And we're super bullish. And when we show this off to customers who don't buy audio, it really does excite them. It really does get them reimagining what an audio experience could be. I think the biggest unknown for us at this point is more around user acceptance. will they actually engage with Spotify in this way, which is why we're really focused on kind of the promoted music examples, because we think if we can habituate users for certain cues, for certain prompts, for them to see the value, then that's an opportunity to start actually moving into more commercial use cases. Because if we can nail that, I think that, yeah, the commercial applications are pretty clear and compelling. The notion of, download app, nearest location, add to calendar, learn more. I mean, we came up with a list of like 20 plus call to actions that we think would be super valuable. And if this actually performs, remember the bar is like banner ad. So if we can do 2x, 3x that of a banner ad, we actually could find ourselves in a whole new kind of direct response consideration set. And so for that reason, we're going to, as a next step, extend this to a small percentage of users so we can collect some live data, see what the engagement looks like over time with repeated exposures across the various ad types, and we'll feed that back in the organization. As we know, we're not the only team that's looking at voice as an input into the Spotify experience.